for less than one more day. You got less than 24 hours for this link to work. And there it's 9 of my programs. 9 of my programs. You might have heard my big programs, social media marketing and e-commerce, but I have 9 other programs that are balanced. Half of them are skill set and half of them are mindset. We've got things like the traveling CEO, like how to become an outsourcer or outsource and get paid to outsource, travel the world, have fun. I have a social media marketing program that's different than my agency. It teaches you how to actually build your own social media marketing agency. I've got my 67 steps program, which has had 150,000 people go through it. The 67 things that my mentors taught me. So I'm gonna put a link below to these 9 courses, and I'm gonna give them away. You get 1 year access to them for less than $500. Now, normally I think if you bought them all after, I said this is about to expire, I'm just doing a New Year's resolution package. This is a New Year's resolution package. Though they normally are like $2,500. So I'm basically going to give you $2,000 off. Or you can just get them individually. If you don't want all 9, you can just pick and choose. But get those. Learn skill set and mindset. They ain't teaching this stuff in school. Trust me. People go, oh, Ty, is this a scam that you're teaching this? I'm like, no, the real scam is they don't already teach this to you at any university or any high school. Come on. In the world, not one. You don't think the world should be teaching people about digital stuff? And even the stuff that they're teaching at universities outdated. I've already taught. I've spoken at Harvard. I've spoken at London Business School. This is number 1, number 2 school in the world. I know what they're teaching. They're good schools, but they ain't teaching what I'm going to show you. So anyway, let me go back to this free stuff. Free little tips in case you don't want to get in the programs, but you just want to learn something. You need a balance between mindset and skill set. Okay, so you go to college in this traditional world, right? And you're supposed to get a skill set, like you get a degree in English to be a writer, or you get a degree in business to start a company, or you go med school, or whatever it is. But the thing is, if you look at people who have been taught to fish, and I mean taught to have an above average income. In the United States, if you make 10 grand a month, you're kind of in the you're beginning of the upper class, right? You make 6 figures. If you make over 450,000, according to the IRS in the US, a year net, you're like in the 99.999. Now, I've been fortunate enough to learn how to make, $1 million a month years ago. And I remember making $1 million in an hour. Now, the point of this video is not to say that I can show you how to make $1 million an hour, because some of it's luck and some of it doesn't happen that often. But I could tell you this. In the last 3 years of me coming on social media and creating training programs for people, I can tell you without a doubt, I've created bona fide millionaires. Lots of them. In fact, my goal, my New Year's resolution for 2019 is to go out and meet them, because I haven't met them all. People are like, hey, I want to meet you. Here's my rags to riches story. So let me tell you the 3 things that you need to know to understand this big picture. Number 1, you need a balance between skill set and mindset. College is all about skill set, but they don't teach you mindset. Books like Think and Grow Rich, books like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, How to Win Friends and Influence People. These are books that teach you how to think, because you have to know how to think, because what you learn in college will no longer apply when you graduate, because the world's changing too fast. So you have to be creative and adaptable and quick on your feet. So mindset's important. Now, if you went to college and you didn't get mindset, I can guess your income within a very, very narrow range. It's not going to be as high as you want it to be. Now, if you have skills, that's great. Some of you didn't go to college and you didn't get mentors, you didn't learn a skill, but you have mindset. You listen to a lot of self-help stuff, you listen to Tony Robbins, you read Think and Grow Rich and all that, but your income's still not where it needs to be. Again, I'm going to teach you how to fish in this video. I'm not going to show you how to fish. I've been giving away $10,000, and I do that to help people. I don't mind doing that, but ultimately my goal is to teach more and more people how to create an income, a livable income, livable wage, meaning you ain't worried at the first of the month. You got lots of cash in the bank. And in order to accomplish that, I need you to get that 50-50 ratio between skill set and mindset. That's point number 1. 50-50 ratio between skill set and mindset. Some of you way too heavy on the mindset. Some of you way too heavy on the skill set. You got to learn both. Trust me. Number 2 thing is roadmap. Don't do things from scratch. Seriously. Don't do things from scratch. It's too hard. Do not do things. I'm getting ready to go into New York City. I'm going to put a GPS on. I'm not going to be a pioneer. And one of my mentors, my second mentor, Alan Nation, said, Ty, pioneers never make any money. And people go, oh no, that's not true. Pioneers make the most money. No. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, he did not pioneer social media. There was Friendster and then there was MySpace before him. He built on top of those. Like Pablo Picasso said, good artists copy, great artists steal. Not literally steal, but they build on top. So if you want to increase your income and you're going to just come up with an idea from scratch, you probably will pull it off, but it'll take you 10 years longer than you think. So if you don't care about 10 years, I do it that way. Don't do it that way. I'm just going to give you that advice, actually. Don't do it that way. Do it the faster way. Build on top of something. The reason I built programs is because I'm like, here's how I made money. I'll give it to you. Here, you want it? Here it is. So that's what I would do if it was me. And I still do that to this day. I build on top of existing platforms. Being a pioneer is great, but it's hard to make money that way. Okay? So what's number 3? Number 3 is use little landmarks like we have now. We got New Year's resolution coming up. Like, even though most people don't keep their New Year's resolution, it's a little boost. Do it now. I like to set, like Michael Jordan, when he played basketball, he used to just make up artificial goals. He used to be like last time I was here at Madison Square Garden, I scored this many points, I'm going to beat that. It's not a real goal. It's just artificial. Just like New Year's is not real. It's just like there's no calendar in Mother Nature. But you use it as an impetus, as a way to start. So I hope you'll use the new year and that you won't procrastinate and you'll keep your New Year's resolutions and you'll go into this strong. Click the link below. You have less than 24 hours to get in. You can save $2,000. 9 of my top programs. 67 steps, 12 foundations, 5-minute money mentor. These are things that will revolutionize your life and give you both skill set and mindset. Hope you have a good New Year's. Talk to you soon.